Good day, good people. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, this is another episode of A Dope Black Dad with your host, Marcus A. Smothers. Again, we are back with another episode of A Dope Black Dad with your host, Marcus A. Smothers. So, this release is a little different. This is not my traditional full episode drop that we're used to hearing on Thursday morning. So this drop is going to be different because my goal is to always have something different, always to have great conversations, great topics. So tonight is just a thought, a hot topic, a quick thought of something that I just wanted to share with everyone in the moment. A lot of things sometimes stuff can be scripted or things can be planned or things can be organized to the T, but this one right here is a quick boom right into a topic that I had an idea that I just wanted to share with everybody. So I'm going to jump right into what this topic is going to be about. So this is called the Igniter of Change, or a trailblazer, or anything that has with someone who is the start of a change being made, or the start of a new production, or the start of a new way things are done, or the start of anything. Um, a lot of times we want to be the person that is responsible for something being changed. I think we get a lot of pride. We take a lot of pride. We get the beat on our chest when we get the accolades to say that, oh, yeah, that was the person that helped change this, or that was the person who changed this, or to be able to say, I was the one who got those changes going. But a lot of times, I don't think we really think about what it really costs to be the person to ignite certain changes. I don't think we really count up the cost of what it costs to be the trailblazer, or what it costs to be that person who is starting to ignite a new flame, or starting to ignite a change. So a lot of times we want to be the person who gets the recognition, but we got to understand that that comes with a lot of sacrifice. That comes with a lot of moments of you not being liked. It comes with a lot of moments of people not preferring who you are. People may not prefer your methods. People may not prefer what you say or how you say or what you're doing. This may cause you to be talked about. This may even cause you to be left out. This literally may cause people who you've been rolling with for however many years to say, I don't know, bro. I don't think I can roll with you on this one, because this one here, this might be too hard, or you might be going a little too far. But when that comes to play, you got to really sit there and dig in yourself and say, is this really what I want to do? Is this really what I'm going to stick to my guns? Am I ready for to put my feet in the sand right now and say, regardless of how y'all feel, I'm for to do it? Are you going to really be able to deal with the shade that may come your way? Or will you be able to deal with the kickback that may even come your way, because people are just not rocking? And it's not that they don't trust you, or it's not that they don't like you, but that idea that you are thinking about just may be too heavy for them at this moment. That process that you're thinking about rolling out, it just may be too heavy for them to say, I can't do it. And a lot of times people just walk away from you versus just being straight up and say, hey man, I just can't do it. So we may find reasons to get rid of it, or they may find reasons to find fault in what you're doing. But you as that trailblazer, or you as that igniter of change, what are you now going to do? Are you going to now pack up your bags, because the people who you thought was going to have your back regardless of what you did, even the people who said that they were going to have your back, now that they're doubting or now that they're walking away, what are you going to do? That's the thing. What are you going to do? So let's say you decide to stay on track. You decide to continue to ignite this change that you believe so dear to your heart. That is what you want to do and what you believe that you're called to do. Now, can you be okay with being talked about? And sometimes it's not even the people who you don't know. Sometimes it's easier to deal with people who we don't know. Because who are you? I don't know you. I can care less what you say. That's what we say sometimes. I can care less what you say. Who are you? But what do you do about those people closest to you? Because sometimes, most of the times, all the times, it's the people who are closest to you that can bring the most pain. But are you going to endure? Are you going to thug it out? Are you so convinced that this is what I'm putting my feet into the sand and this is what I'm about to grind out? Are you convinced enough to do it despite what everybody else is saying? Despite that everybody is walking away, despite that now you don't get to hang out with everybody anymore because you have now reached a level that they cannot and are not willing to do it. So this is not something to just, I'm not trying to get you to doubt. I'm not trying to get you to start to, walk away from what you said that you want to do as a person. This is me just giving you some real live feedback, some real live coaching. That if you are going to be the igniter of change, you have to be willing and ready to sacrifice whatever it's going to cost. As long as you're not giving up your integrity, as long as you're not giving up your character, then what are we going to do? Can you even be okay with people treating you differently? Like this is just like real stuff that these are the types of topics that I love to talk about. And even as men, we do these things and we want to go, we want to grind, we want to get it. But sometimes when people talk about things, there used to be an old saying that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. That's like the biggest lie. That is like one of the biggest lies ever told. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but them words hurt. Sometimes I would rather you just break my bone, give it a straight break, and let's let that thing heal versus you just talking about me or you saying certain words or you saying different things. And those things stick in the soul. Those things stick in your heart. And sometimes the heart and the soul is not just a quick, easy fix. Like if I strap up or put you in a bandage real quick, or if I put you in a cast and let that arm or let that bone heal for a couple of weeks. There's some things right now that we are still battling at 30, at 35, at 40, at 50, at 60. We're not battling bones that was broken when we were younger. We're battling words that was said to us when we were younger. We're battling the doubts that people cast upon us when we were younger. We're battling fears that was put on us when we were younger. We're battling unrealistic expectations that was put on us when we were younger. Yeah, right now, people get excited at the end of the story. People love the end of the story to see how you have overcome. We love to pick up on people when they get to the end, and now we see the success that they are at this moment. But every successful person that you know right now, ask them about their story. Ask them about their process. Ask them about what they had to sacrifice in order to get where they are right now. Ask them who did they have to let walk away to get where they are right now. Ask them what part of themselves they may have to change and or alter to get where they are right now. Man, we want to be we want these changes. Like, we want to be the person responsible for these changes. We want the clout. We want the street cred. We want these things. But what are you willing to sacrifice? Because if you are going to be the igniter of change in your life, in your city, on your job, anywhere that you want to be the igniter of change, please, please believe right now that you're going to have to be ready and willing to take some licks. Because everybody is not always going to be accepting of your change. Everybody is not going to be accepting of your process, of your thoughts, of your methods. But you have to make sure that you are all in on what you said and what you believe that you are convinced that you are to be doing. So this was a quick thought that I wanted to share. I'm dropping it. Hey, hit me back in the responses. You all can find me on Instagram, Dr. Smothers, Facebook, Marcus A. Smothers. DM me with your thoughts. DM me with your comments. Hey, I'm here to talk. I'm here to listen. But most importantly, I'm here to inspire, just from another episode of A Dope Black Dad. I'll get you later. Yo.